everyone, Ember and I are here looking for wild edibles. We've got our Wild Edibles of Texas guide, and I'm over here like trying to match up pictures, and I'm like, just nothing, looks right. With wild edibles, you have to be so careful, and you're just like, I just don't know. Well, finally, I've studied this book, I feel like, so hard. I just looked over and boom, I found a wild edible. So this is called a cholla. Okay, let me show you. It's called a cholla. See the picture? And see the plant? Okay, now we have to be careful because as I came up to this plant, see all these little bugs? I don't know if you can actually see. There you go. Get my fat head out of the way. See all those little bugs on there? Yeah, I don't know what those bugs are. So we just have to be careful not to disturb them because I don't want to find out what they are. Okay? All right, so the book says that you can eat the fruit before it turns into, or eat the little stuff before it turns into a flower. So it looks like what you can eat is like, I think this part, oops, I think like that part. So we're gonna get the Leatherman out and just start picking some stuff off. Again, get my fat head out of the way and start getting some stuff off of there. All right, so I'm actually using this new Ozark Trail, if you want to call it a Leatherman, multi-tool that I got recently. I'm going to be doing a review of this, but I found a little bag in my backpack, and Ember's watching intently. So we're just going to come over here and just pick some off because they do have thorns. So you just want to make sure, I want to make sure that I'm actually pulling. I think this is all edible here. Like all this along here, pretty sure. All right, so I collected just a little bit. I'm going to go home and boil them. Ember's having a grand old time, aren't you, baby? Eating her, yes, baby, I'm right here. Eating her Cheerios. You tell me. Yes, baby, I'm right here. Like, see, there's a bunch of cactus over there, but they just have the flowers blooming right now, and the fruit will, on some cactus the fruit's already forming. So yeah, but they won't be ripe until summer. So this is a mesquite tree, and the beans will form on here and in summer, and then when they fall off they're ready. I think you can pick them too, but yeah, they're not even close to being ready. So we'll come back and get that in summer. Every single plant that I go by, I'm like, that's wild edible. I know that looks familiar. Let's look at my book, and then I look at my book and I'm like, ain't nothing there. Like I think everything's edible. Everything. And some things may be edible, but they just, like grass. Grass is technically edible. This is the Garita berry bush. It's the red berries with the thorny bush. Kristen and I have eaten these in a past video before, so these are pretty good. I know that this is edible. So cacti are edible. You want to make sure that the cacti, Ember's getting a little fussy, so you want to make sure that the cacti doesn't have any pus. So we're going to take out our knife and we're going to cut into it and make sure there's no, oh yeah, look at that, beautiful. No white pus or anything like that. That's good. So now you want to take some rocks. It's going to take the spines off with the rock. Usually you can just kind of, ouch, do that, but Want to make sure that you don't poke yourself. All right. Oh, mosquito central here. All right, stuck it in my bag. So we're gonna go home and boil both of these. Okay, so when I was finding these wild edibles, I got the cactus and I have the cholla in here. So you can even see that. See the cholla. I was pretty hungry. Now I'm very hungry, so I'm excited to eat this stuff. Husband is out of town, so let's hope I don't have to go to the hospital. The water is boiling over there, and I'm going to use the boiling method. The book actually says to use a boiling method to get the spines off. So that's what I'm going to do. I've never done this before, but I'm following what the book is saying, and then I'm going to, I'm going to eat them. The cactus can be eaten raw. I just want to be careful, so I have this pad here, and this should keep me from getting stuck. So yeah, this can be eaten raw. Look at that, there's already, you can't see it, but anyway, so let's go ahead and get a knife out. Alright, let's go ahead and, like the inside can be eaten raw. Go ahead and slice her open. First time I've ever eaten a cactus. Oops. Looks pretty good. There's the inside. Yep. So I should just be able to eat this raw. Ooh, yeah, yummy. So here's a little bit of cactus, and let's eat a little bit of it. Kind of slimy. Like, I think people grill this. I would definitely want to grill this, but it's not terrible. It's definitely slimy for sure, but it's edible and it's food. So the inner pad is not just edible, it's also good for medicinal uses. This is good for like bug bites, burns, scrapes, things like that. So, it's kind of similar to an aloe vera plant, I think, but yeah, really good medicinal uses there too. But, you can fry this up. You want to be careful when eating raw stuff. You don't want to eat too much raw if you can. If you're going to eat these in large quantities, definitely cook them. I'm not sure how long I'm supposed to wait, or if they're just supposed to like come off on their own, or am I supposed to scrub them? They say that boiling will just take it off. I don't know. I just really want to make sure that they're all off. There's got to be a better way to... they said that you can roast it or whatever. Alright, well, I think I've gotten it all off. Let me just crazy. Alright, and then you can just eat it like this. Down the hatch. It tastes exactly like the cactus. Very slimy, bland. Ooh. I swallowed it, kind of tastes like green bean. So this is definitely an interesting experiment. I need to figure out a really good, quick method to get those spines off. I think the boiling helped kind of loosen them up a little, but I need to figure out a way to get those spines off quickly without, doing very intense surgery with my knife and peeling it off, because it is peeling off pretty easy, you know, but going one by one and getting them off, ugh, no, it's too much trouble. But I'm pretty happy that I found those wild edibles. Thank you so much for coming along with me, and yeah, I'll get better and better at this as I go. So I'm getting bit up by mosquitoes, so I'm gonna finish my meal inside. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.